Hi guys, it's me Jimmy at Geek. Today I'm gonna teach you how to replace the RAM. It's from AData 1600 megahertz 1.3 voltage RAM. You can see I have already unboxed it. So now I'm gonna teach you how to replace a RAM in a laptop. Basically, this is my Lenovo ThinkPad E540. So before replacing the RAM, always try to have some kind of ESD strap. ESD stand for electromagnet, some kind of, I really forgot what ESD really stand for. Basically, ESD mean electromagnet. ESD mean electromagnet in our body can really damage the RAM. Before doing any kind of work on computer, always try to use the ESD strap, which you can strap around your wrist. Basically, I don't have any kind of ESD strap nearby, so I'm just gonna use the old trick of a computer technician. Number one, find some kind of aluminum. This is my knife. Basically, it's made from steel, so I'm gonna touch it to take out all the ESD in my body. Just I'm touching it. Basically, if there's some kind of shock or something like electromagnet in my hands, it can really damage the RAM. I have seen in my life, I have really did this kind of things before. I really damaged the CPU. I really remember it by my ESD. Basically, it's winter. In winter time, basically you get more ESD. Basically, for example, if you are wearing some kind of Ford or some kind of basically this kind of things make a lot of ESD, or some kind of warm clothes. If you really, for example, if you are just walking on a carpet and suddenly you touch something, you feel shocked, that is ESD. You see, I'm touching it. So now enough with that, and let's try to open it. Basically, you can see it's a refurbished product. Basically, it's brand new. I couldn't figure out it has been ever been used. I bought it from Amazon.com. I have included a link in the description box. So now let me open the E540. With one hand I'm opening, and then with another hand I'm recording the video. Basically, I do not have any tripod nearby. And this one I love using. Basically, it have 9 screw tip in a case. For this, every computer technician or every computer guy should have in their pocket, in their bag, or in whatever kind of pouch. You can see I can use any tip I want. It's really very useful. So just let me open it. Replacing a RAM is really a very easy thing, but sometimes replacing a RAM can be really hard thing. It just depends on the laptop design. Sometimes you have to really take out everything to replace the RAM. I have seen in Acer E1, Acer E15 or Acer E115. It's really freaking impossible to replace the RAM. It's a Windows laptop, but still impossible to replace the RAM. In Mac, nearly impossible, I will say. So I think it's already open now. It's quite hard to record a video with one hand and then try to open with another. I think I have really opened it. Oh, number one thing I forgot. Always take out the battery. Let me show you. Always take out the battery. Let me just take out the battery. You see? Always take out the battery, and then do not try to do any kind of installation, or do not try to touch any kind of circuit board or a laptop until you take out the battery, and then try to turn it on and then try to take out all the juice. Basically, there can be some kind of what stuck in between the components. I've already taken out the battery. Now I'm just trying to turn it on. Basically, it will not run because it does not have any battery, and then it will not plug in. But still, I will hold for around 30 seconds to take out any electricity juice in it, to avoid damaging myself or damaging the components or damaging the RAM. You see, I'm just holding it. I think that's enough. These kind of tips are really basic, but I am watching a lot of video on YouTube. They just replace the RAM directly without even telling you what's going on, how you should replace the RAM. Now it's that time to open this one, right? So you have to pull from left. Just be careful. Do not feel scared. Sometimes you have to just give some pressure on the cover to pull it out. On this specifically Lenovo E540, you have to give a pressure on the left side like this, and then you just take out very easily. Basically, E540, this Lenovo ThinkPad have the best thing, the maintenance, the cleaning. It's I have i7 process. Basically, this laptop is I use for just rendering videos. But whenever this laptop try to become slow, I can just clean the fan. Basically, most of that time, the laptop or computer becoming slow or shutting down due to the fan. There's so much dust, grease on the fan. You have to clean it out. Basically, it's a tip I'm giving. If your laptop or computer is running slow, just try to clean the fan. It will run faster. Now, basically, you can see. Now, let me take out the RAM. Now, you can see I'm gonna replace the RAM. The RAM should go in this direction. You can see the notch. You can see the notch between, right? On the right side, a little bit the notch. You can see. Just you have to pull the RAM inside like this. Again, let me show you. There's already Samsung RAM in it. Yeah, there's already Samsung RAM in it. If you are gonna replace the RAM, you have to just look at the notch. The notch is on the right side, and then you can see here is even a notches on the right side. So just try to pull it gently and then just try to press it. You just see, and then you have to just put the RAM all inside and then just press it. You can see it will automatically come up. Yes, the RAM has already been replaced. It's already secure. Now is the time to close it. You can see the notch on it. You have to slide in rather than just putting over it. Yes. And then you have to press on the side to make it the notch secure. And you just try to see it is secure or not. Don't try to over tighten the screw, it will break. Basically it's plastic, you can see. Yeah, now it's okay. And then just try to put back the battery the same way and then lock the battery and then see if everything okay. Let's see. Basically, this laptop does not have the SSD drive, so it will take few more seconds to just boot up. Indeed, yes, SSD drive boot your performance in the boot up. Already the login secret come. I will not enter a password. I will just swipe my finger because it's a fingerprint scanner. I just swipe my finger and then it's already logged in. That is the best part I love for ThinkPad series, the fingerprint scanner. You really do not have to log in it and then just try to wait. Making like this kind of videos, you really are very lucky. If you have a fingerprint scanner, just swipe your finger and then log in it. I know there's a lot of dickhead who will try to think my password, try to screw me up. You know what? I will screw you. Let's see. Is the RAM recognized or not? Go to Task Manager and go to Performance. Indeed, yes, the RAM is already recognized. This have total of 12 gig. I have just installed 12. I have just installed 8 gig, and then I have 4 gig. So it's 4 plus 8 equal 12 gig. And then you can see. Let me show you. It's set 1600 megahertz speed, so both RAM are running at 1600 megahertz speed. If you have a one RAM 1600 megahertz and then you have another RAM around 333 megahertz, then both RAM will run at a lower frequency. Remember this. If you have one thing slower and then you put another thing faster, at the end of the day both will run as slower. And then you can see in use is 1.5 gigahertz available, 10.3. So committed, basically they say 13.7 gigabit, cache 1.4 gigabit. Basically total you can see upstairs is, you can see 12 GB DDR3. And then you can see it's now really running good. If you have just bought a laptop and then you already have one slot occupied with the 4 gig, I will just say do not just buy another 4 gig. It's better just go and buy a 8 gig slot. Now let me show you the CPU CPUZ benchmark. Where the hell is CPUZ? If you really do not know what CPUZ is, just Google CPUZ and download. It's a freeware. It will tell me some detail about RAM. Just go to the memory tab and then you can see 12 is running in dual channel. So I'm really happy it's running in dual channel. If you have one RAM which is having lower frequency or which have a lower clock, for example, all of 2 RAM are running as 11 clock. You can see latency CL11. CL11 mean it will take 11 basically clock to do something. The lower the CL, the faster the RAM is. Basically, you should always go with a 9. But if you try to go with more lower clock, the speed will drop. For example, if you are going for CL9, you will get the RAM around 3300 megahertz speed. Basically this is 1600 megahertz speed, so I really do not care CL. It's only millisecond different in the application. So my Lenovo laptop shipped with the Samsung CL11 RAM, so I just go with the CL11 RAM. If I go with the CL9 RAM, with the CL9 RAM, basically I will be screwed. My RAM will be running in just single channel. Plus I have to pay more extra money for getting a 1600 megahertz RAM with a CL9. But I have to decide what I have to go. Always try to get a matching RAM. Always people look at the clock speed or 1600 megahertz. No. Look at the CL, look at the voltage. In my older, the 4 gig which Lenovo shipped with it, have 1.5 voltage, and then I just put a 1.35 voltage RAM. It will run in a single channel. So in a quick tip, I will tell you, basically dual channel it will do the task 2 times faster than a single channel. Dual channel is a minimum requirement of doing anything today, but most of laptop, even desktop, run it single channel. Why? They just get a RAM and throw another RAM, and then just I wanna make a basically clear. Basically, a lot of guys say if you wanna run that dual channel RAM, you should always get the same RAM for the same manufacturer. If you do not, you cannot run in dual channel. Basically, I have proven them wrong. You can see I have just put an A-data RAM, and then I have one Samsung RAM. Both are different manufacturer RAM, and then they are running normally with no problem in dual channel. Okay, that's all. It's me, Jimmy. If you have really installed it, installing the RAM is really geeky. And then you can see I do not have a tripod. I'm extremely sorry. I have to record with my one hand. This was a really hard task. Next time, indeed, I will make sure that tripod is nearby me. Okay, now just subscribe to my channel. I hope you have liked my video, and sorry for my voice. I'm having some sore throat and I'm just having a coffee today. I'm extremely sorry. It's already winter out here in Hong Kong. Subscribe to my channel, and then do not just wear Anushka. Do not do stupid thing where Anushka and try to install the RAM. It will just damage your component by the ESD. Remember, I have seen in my life, I have really destroyed a lot of components by stupidity, just touching bare naked. Okay, that's all. Subscribe to my channel. Bye bye.